Speaking at their new monthly briefing in London, experts from the London School of Economics spoke about the regional domino effect in Afghanistan, Pakistan and India.
Events in one country have clearly knocked on into other countries. What began in Afghanistan continued then to Iraq. What began in Iraq then continued back to Afghanistan, which is now impacting on Pakistan, and events in Pakistan impact back on Afghanistan. And of course India is another major play here. What I was talking about really wasn't that the whole area is going to fall under Islamism. I was simply suggesting the interconnectedness of events throughout this particular arc of crisis.
With the new democratic government in place, others describe the current political situation in Pakistan as a fragile stability.
Well, at the moment, Pakistan seems more stable at a political level than what many people had expected when the current government came into its position. But of course, it's a very fragile stability. I mean, it's a stability that is based on a set of compromises between political elites within Pakistan and between those and the army. And it's very much based on the threat to the existence of Pakistan as a political entity that showed itself so clearly during the last election campaign. So it is a very fragile regime. It is also a very fragile state. But at the moment, the elite has decided that it's better to hang together than to hang separately, and that's what they are trying to avoid.
Recent events in Mumbai and radical groups within outlying areas underline the regional problems and why stability in Pakistan seems to be holding steady.
And this is a problem for Pakistan in many different directions, not just with regard to India, but also with regard to the West, with regard to Afghanistan. The second issue is what's happening within Pakistan itself, and first and foremost in its border areas, and the lack of control that exists there. This is not just a terrorist problem. It would be completely wrong to say that. It's a political problem within the core of the Pakistani state, and it's about not just the NWFP, it's also about Balochistan, and it's about other areas in the north where control is very fragile.
The interconnected regional situation means that the UK, America and its allies face a long struggle to attain peace in Afghanistan.
My background on this is 2 years.
There's no quick fix here. We're facing a series of interconnected problems. Firstly, how to get out of Iraq. That's going to take the United States at least 3 to 4 years. If indeed they get out completely, then at all. How to stabilise the situation in Afghanistan, which I think in the end is going to involve negotiations with the Taliban at some point down the line, although I think that's going to take time. And then, of course, probably the biggest worry of all is how to maintain stability within Pakistan itself, which is, after all, a nuclear weapon state. Because if things go badly wrong in Pakistan, then the impact on relationship, not only in Afghanistan but towards India, is absolutely crucial. And in some ways, one might also say another interconnection here, part of the dominoes, is that if India and Pakistan fall out very, very badly, then this is going to have consequences too in Afghanistan. It's going to have to be a very, very close interconnected set of arrangements taken over the long time, and hopefully in which Pakistan and India play a very crucial role as well as the Western powers themselves.
British academics are viewing the unfolding events in the region with interest and understand that peace in Afghanistan will take time and may include negotiations with the Taliban.
Via Najaf in some cases. I mean, it's very, very interesting.